What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're going to be drawing the NOG Ops holiday skin from Fortnite. Let's get started at the top of our page with the upper eyelid. So we move over to the left side, we're going to draw a curve. From the outside we're going to go up and then back down on the inside. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So we're going to line this up, we're going to curve up and then down. Then we're going to draw two full circles underneath the eyelid. So we're going to start at the top of the curve, we're going to draw a circle. Going all the way around towards the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the top of the curve, come in, and then back up towards the top. Let's take the outside of the eyelid, we're going to curve down, and then in towards the bottom of the eye. And then we're going to go in and thicken up the eyelash. Starting from the bottom, we're just going to taper this out and then up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the bottom, we're going to taper out and then up. And then from here, it's going to curve across and then taper in towards the inside of the eyelid. Let's fill the eyelash in black. Let's move to the top left of each eye and draw a smaller circle for a highlight. So up against the edge of the eye, we curve around, and then back out. Let's line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Now we're going to fill the inside of the eye in black. Let's move in between the eyes and draw in the nose. So we start over on the left, we curve down, and then back up. Now we're going to move up and draw a shorter curve in the opposite direction for the bridge of the nose. Let's move down and draw in the mouth. We're going to start over on the left side, we curve down, and then back up. Let's draw in the upper lip. Starting from the outside, I want to curve in and then up. We're going to round out the center of the lip, come down towards the right, and then flatten out towards the corner of the mouth. Now let's draw on the lower lip. We're going to step back out, and curve down, and then up on the right side. Let's move up and draw on the eyebrows. From the corner of the eyelash, we're going to step up. We're going to start with a point. We're going to angle up and then in. And then from here, we're going to curve across and then down towards the inside. Right about there. Let's do the same thing on the right. So we're going to line up the inside of the eyebrow, curve up, and then out. We're going to angle down and out just on top of the corner of the eyelash. Now I just want to thicken this up. Starting back on the outside, we're going to taper this up towards that top point. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's go back to the inside. From here, we're going to draw a straight angled line going up and in. Now we're going to connect the outside point towards the inside with a curve. Just follow that same curve of the eyebrow, coming in. Let's fill the eyebrows in black. Now we're going to draw on the bottom of the head. From the eyebrow, we're going to step out. Starting out here, we're going to come down, round out the face, come down underneath the lip. I'm just going to bring this up and out on the right side. And now we're going to draw the front edge of the hat. From this point in the head, we're going to step out, curve up over the eyebrows, in towards the middle. Now I'm just going to bring this out and down on the right side. I'm just going to overlap that line on the side of the head. Now we're going to move down along the side of the head, I'm going to curve out and then up. Just on the outside of this point. And then from here we're going straight up to right about there. Let's connect the left side to the right with a curve. So we're going to start out here, we're going to curve up the middle, and then we'll bring that down on the right. Let's draw on the top of the hat. In line with the side of the head, we're going to move up, just at the top of the brim, curve up, and then into right about there. Now let's move over towards the right side. In line with the side of the head, we're going to move up. I'm going to curve up a little bit higher, in towards the middle. Then we're going to go straight across, towards the left, to right about there. And then we're going to bend this down around the side of the hat, and then down. Go out, and then pull that down, and then in. And I'll take this bottom point and curve this up and in behind the head. Let's add the fur ball at the end. Starting from this point, we're going to draw a circle, going all the way around towards the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Now we're going to add a very simple snowflake in the center of the hat. Starting from the top, we're going to draw two straight lines coming down, side by side. Now we're going to leave a gap and come down along the bottom. Now we're going to move to the side and draw two lines going out toward the left and then the right. And then we're going to add diagonal lines going along the top and bottom. So let's take the bottom of this line on the left, go up at an angle, and the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to come down, draw the same angle line going up and out. We're going to do the same thing along the bottom, starting from the inside, come down, and then from the top of the center line, draw that same angle line coming down and out. From the top two lines, we're going to connect it with a circle. Do the same thing along the bottom. Now let's move to the side. Starting from the top, draw that circle. Same thing on the right. And we're going to repeat this on these angled lines. Now that we complete the head, let's work our way down the body. Starting over on the left side, just underneath the head, curve out and down towards the hip. Do the same thing on the right side. Now let's connect the hips with a curve. Starting on the left, curve down and then back up. Step up and draw that same curve to the top of the belt. Let's add a belt loop on either side. So over on the left, we're going to draw two straight lines coming down from top to bottom. Go to the right and do the same thing. Let's add the shoulder strap. From the top of the body, we're going to step out, we're going to curve around, and then just pull that in towards the side of the body. I also want to add the ponytail overlapping the arm on the right side. So we're going to start at the top of the strap, curve down and out. Now I'm just going to taper that back up and out. Go around this out and pull that in behind the head. Let's draw on the collar. From the top of the body, we're going to curve down and then back up on the right side. We'll step in and just trace that along the inside. Now we're going to add some simple detail to our sweater. We're going to start in the center with a point. We're going to draw a triangle coming down and out towards the left and right. And then we'll close off the bottom. And then we'll move to the side and draw two simple llamas. So starting on the left side, we're going to draw an angle line coming down and in. We're going to mirror this on the right side. Drawing another angle line going up. From the inside, we're going to go up and out. Go straight back towards the back side. Then from the top, we're going to come down and then in. Just curving around. And then from the back, we'll go straight out. Now that's when we connect that inside line to the back with a curve. So we're going to curve in, round out the bottom, and then pull that back up. Let's add two small circles on the inside. One on the left, and then one on the right. And then we'll add a zigzag pattern along the top. Starting just above this triangle, we'll start with a point. We'll go up and out over the llama's head on either side. Come down. and then we'll go up towards the side of the body. Now I just want to trace this out along the top. Then we're going to add 2 smaller circles along the top. Let's continue working down with the legs. In the center, I'm going to step down, draw a curve. From left to right, going up and then down. Now we're going to leave a small gap in the center, go to the left side, curve out and down towards the left heel, move over towards the right, curve out and down towards the right heel. Now we're going to round out the bottom of the feet, starting from the heel and curve down and up towards the toe. Let's round out the top of the foot. Starting from the toe, we're going to draw a half circle, curving up. Now I'm going to aim this down towards the heel. We're going to stop right about there. And then we'll move back up towards the hip and draw on the side of the leg. Starting from the left hip, we're going to curve out, round up the leg, and then pull that in on top of the foot. Then we're going to thicken up the sole. Taking this curve, we'll step up and just trace that across. Now we're going to move up and draw the edge of the boot. Starting on the left side, we're going to step up, draw a curve, going down and up. We'll line this up on the right. Let's add a strap across the left thigh. Starting from the outside, we're going to curve down, and then in, step down, and draw that twice. We're going to add a strap and a shin guard on the right leg. So taking this curve and step down and just follow that across. And now we're going to move up and draw another curve, coming down and then up. And then about halfway across, we're going to draw a straight line coming down in behind the strap. And we'll continue along the bottom towards the top of the foot. Now let's move up and draw on the arms. We're going to have the arms on the hips. So from the bottom of the strap, we start by curving down and then out. Let's go to the right, do the same thing, curving down and then out. Now from the end of this line, I'm going to step in and curve down and then into right about there. Nice short curve going in towards the wrist. Let's add in the thumb. From the wrist, we're going to curve up and then down in behind the body. Now we're going to move up and draw on the outside of the arm. Starting from the top of the strap, I want to curve out and then bend this down towards the elbow. Now we're going to line this up with the inside of the arm. Now over on the right side, we're just going to go in behind the hair, go out, and then down towards the elbow. And then from the elbow, let's draw on the lower part of the arm. I'm going to curve down, and in towards the leg. Now I'm just going to hook this up. Let's draw the edge of the hand. Starting down here, we're going to curve out and then up. Let's draw on the cuff of the sleeve. Starting from the wrist, we're going to curve out and then down. We'll step up and draw that twice. Let's add an opening to the back of the glove. Starting out here, we'll curve in and up underneath the cuff. We're going to add the armband over on the left side. Starting from the inside of the arm, we curve out and then down. I'm going to add the screen. From this point, we're going to step up, angle up and out with a straight line. Go up and in. Now we're just going to pull that in behind the cuff. Let's add that strap across the left arm. Starting from the inside of the elbow, curve out and then in, step in and draw that twice. Let's add a pattern to the sweater. Starting along the inside of the arm, starting from the top, we draw a circle, step down, we'll draw that twice. Let's add a few more along the elbow. Starting up here, we'll draw a circle, draw one at the bottom, draw another one on the outside. Let's go over towards the right side. So down here, we draw a circle. I'm going to add a zigzag along the upper arm. Starting up here, we're going to go up with a straight line, go to the opposite side of the hair, come out, and then up. Now I'm just going to trace this out just underneath. Let's add a few more circles around the elbow. one on the inside, and the outside, and down here. We'll add 2 more along the bottom, just above the wrist. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's a NOG Op skin from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.